What is good, guys, man? Thank y'all for tuning back into the channel. If you're new, make sure you hit that sub button down below to be notified for every single video that I do drop, man. And how you know you're notified is you'll hit that bell. That bell should either turn white or black. Make sure you press all when you hit the bell so you be notified for every single video that I drop, man. And also, man, we trying to get the Instagram to 1,000 followers, man, and I'm gonna start dropping content over there. You know what I'm saying? So y'all make sure y'all go follow the Instagram. The link is down below in the description, or you can just type it in. It's Shawn91_. Man, the type of video we got today, y'all see what the title is. He had a terrifying Tinder date story. For all of y'all that's on Tinder, that's on these dating apps, you got to be extra careful, because you don't know who you about to meet. For my men that be looking for these women, you might be meeting a man. You know what I'm saying? For my women that's trying to meet a man, you might be meeting a woman. You might be meeting a stalker, a kidnapper, whatever the case may be. You got to be extra careful these days, man, because it's serious. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this guy's testimony, man. I know this is about to be crazy.
A few years ago, I met this girl on Tinder, right? And she was just like, I guess you could say goth, but I don't think she was too old to call it goth. She just still did the goth thing. You know what I mean? I don't know.
First of all, that's already red flags if you're gothed. That's already red flags. I mean, I'm out of the picture right there.
How old goth gets. When I think of goth, I think of like high school girls in like all black and stuff. I've never seen an adult walk around, I don't know, maybe in Britain. I don't know, I'm getting off track. Anyways, she was a dark, loomy type chick, but she had big bosoms and I was attracted to that, okay? All right, if you want the truth, that's it. So we meet on Tinder, right? And we go out to a bar and she's like, hey, do you want to come back to my place? And of course, in my head, I'm thinking, oh, bet your boy might be in some cheeks tonight. You know what I mean? And so we get to her place, but it's weird because she was like, I was like 25, 24 at the time. We were the same age, but her house was like big, like big. Like, how do you have like this big house? And it turns out that she got it like through family, like some family passed and that was her house now. House-wise, she's good, I guess. You know what I mean? I didn't dig into it. But it was a very spooky spot. Like, it was very old schooly, not like medieval times, but like 80s into 90s era. Like the lamps still had like the triangle top cone, like it was like a cul-de-sac. There was like, it looked, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. It just looked it was not this era and big. So anything not this era and big is spooky to me. So maybe I'm just being biased, but it was spooky as hell. So we're inside, right? And it's very, I don't know how to explain this. From room to room was completely different, like emotionally. You know what I mean? The living room was kind of like, okay, cool. But when you go in the kitchen, you're kind of like loomy. You know what I mean? There's stuff, there's more dishes out than people. Like than her, you know what I mean? Like apparently she lives alone, but she says she has a roommate sometimes. So I'm like, okay. So fast forward, we get to her room and we're in there chilling, and it's like freezing cold. It was cold outside, but she didn't have her window open, and then the rest of the house was cool. But I don't know. I just noticed that because I was spooked out. So like, don't put too much into that. But it was noticeably very cold in there, right? And she was like, hey, I usually don't do this, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, hey, me either, you know what I mean? So we're laying down and the business had started, right? And she kept like, she was on the bottom, I was like on the top, right? And she kept looking over my shoulder. And that was kind of scary. I was like, and I kept like, you know what I mean? And she's like, I'm sorry. I'm like, okay. And then I thought it could have been for me. I don't think it was for me because I wasn't really putting in that kind of work. One of the frames on the wall that didn't really have like a real picture, just had like some art, it fell. And I'm like, okay, what's going on? And then she doesn't look over my shoulder. She just like ignores it. I'm like, so you would look back over my shoulder for nothing, but that doesn't faze you, right? So then the door, you know how like we have a door cracked? There could be like a draft. You know what I mean? And then like if another door in the house opens or closes, it will like slam it. That's what my mind automatically went to, but the door like slammed. I'm like, what the hell? This is the scariest part. This is why I'm sitting here telling you the story. Out of nowhere, she just goes, just stop. She starts yelling at the room, stop. This is what I want, okay? This is what I want. Just leave. And I'm like, okay. So my rational brain just goes to, okay, maybe she has a mental illness. I'm like, okay, let me get out of here, right? So I started to like raise up. I'm already spooked out. Everything's falling. It's cold. And she's like, oh, no. I'm sorry. It's just, blah, blah. She's trying to explain it. I don't want to hear it. I want to get to my car. It's dark. And I already like don't like the house. I don't like anything, right? So I'm like, I'm just going. And then I'm going to tell this story another day, right? And then I go through the front door. The front door has a screen in front, like the screen door that you open and then like the regular door. So I open the big wooden door and then I push open the screen door and I'm going down like the little short patio thing that I had in the front. And what's weird is that door is one of those like ones that doesn't like the screen door doesn't close like fast. Like it has things that stop it. It closes in sections so it doesn't slam. And the wooden door, of course, I had it propped open when I left. I was out of there. I wouldn't even close the door. But as soon as I got down all the way off the stairs, both of them slammed at the same time. You know what I mean? Like that's like, how do they both slam at the same time? You know what I mean? I don't know. That was one of my, you know what I mean? So I get in my car, right? And I'm driving down the dark ass Loomy Road with the old school lamps, and I look in my rear view. She's not in the backseat of my car. That would be scary. I would have punched her in the throat. She's standing outside her house, just in the side, like on the sidewalk thing, just watching my car. Just standing there watching it. And that was terrifying. Every like turn, every road I went on the way home now, I was like looking at my rearview seeing she's gonna be standing in the corner. And that was by far one of the spookiest link ups I ever been on. I didn't dig much into it after that. Of course, I did all the blocking. She might be still out there just taking souls in her old family's house. I don't know what.
Wow, men, to my men that think with their third leg, man, I don't care how much you want something. If you feel the vibe is off, don't go. You don't know what you're getting yourself into. This man clearly seen all of the red flags, from being a gothic to feeling the energy in the house, going in the room saying one place look gloomy. You know what I'm saying? If the energy is not right, I don't want to be in that place. The vibe got to be right for me to vibe with somebody. This point blank period, man. And if you feel something not right when you're swiping on Tinder and stuff like that, man, you gotta stop thinking with that third leg, man. You know what I'm saying? And think with this head for real, because it's gonna have you in situations you don't want to be in, man. That's definitely, mid spooky. You know what I'm saying? She definitely had something paranormal going on in the house and whatnot. And if you're dating a gothic, I don't know too much about gothics, but I know I went to school with gothics that painted the nails black, wore choker on their neck, and wear those fish nets, you know what I'm saying, on their arms and stuff like that. That's what I think about when I think of a gothic. But y'all comment down below what y'all think, man. And once again, guys, man, go follow the Instagram. We're trying to get to 1K followers over there. I'm definitely gonna be posting content over there on YouTube, TikTok too. Also, we trying to just use every platform we can to spread God's word, also to expose the darkness that's going on in this world, man. And I appreciate y'all guys for tuning in every video. For everybody that says they love the videos, you know what I'm saying, I appreciate it. I really do. I love y'all. And y'all know at the end of my videos I always say stay inspired, stay motivated, stay grinding. Until next video, your boy is clearly signing off. I'm out of here. Peace.